These darts players have had the best checkouts ever during a match. Today, we show you which darts players have this to their name across darts history. Simon Whitlock, once a formidable force in darts who had fallen to 25th in the PDC Order of Merit, recently made a triumphant return to the spotlight at the Dutch Darts Championship. Despite a less than stellar performance in his last 16 match against Daniel Larsson, where he averaged just 88.4, Whitlock managed to secure a 6-1 victory. What made this match unforgettable, however, was Whitlock's extraordinary checkout. With 150 points left, he opted for a bull finish, an exhibition shot that is rarely attempted in professional darts. Against all odds, the Wizard executed it perfectly, sealing the match with a display of sheer brilliance. The darts world erupted in excitement as Whitlock's checkout went viral. Fans and experts alike were left in awe of his exceptional skill. Former PDC tour card holder Matthew Edgar summed it up succinctly, saying, "May as well cancel the rest of 2022. Nothing is beating that." Moving on to another remarkable checkout in darts history, we have to give credit to Phil the Power Taylor. Taylor's dominance in darts is legendary, especially at the World Match Play, a tournament that now bears his name in honour of his incredible 16 victories there. In 2008, during the final against James Wade, Taylor was on the verge of yet another triumph. He needed 132 to seal the deal, while Wade was hoping to stay in the game with a double top shot to reduce the gap to 17-10. The drama reached its peak when Taylor's first dart, aimed at the bullseye, hit the 25 ring. This left him requiring a treble 19 and the bullseye for the win. The challenge was daunting, as the first dart appeared to be in the way of the bullseye. Even the commentator, Dave Lanning, had doubts about Taylor's chances. But as we've learned, never underestimate the power. Taylor moved to the side of the oche, adjusted his angle, and with incredible precision, he threaded that final dart through the space to secure both the leg and the match. It was a checkout that left the darts world in awe and showcased Taylor's unparalleled skill under pressure. Don't forget to hit the bullseye so you never miss out on any of our amazing darts videos. In a thrilling semi-final showdown between Peter Wright and Michael van Gerwen, tensions ran high as they were tied at 7 legs each in the 1st to 8 format. Wright, who had never defeated MVG in a major televised event, faced a daunting moment with van Gerwen needing only 44 points, while Snakebite was poised at 141. In this high-pressure situation, Wright delivered a moment of brilliance. He hit treble 20, followed by treble 19, and then sealed the deal with a double 12 checkout. The crowd in Yokohama erupted in celebration, and Snakebite's emotional reaction showed just how significant this checkout was for him. Despite this incredible win, Wright would go on to lose to Phil Taylor in the final, once again in another nail-biting final leg decider. Gary Anderson's 170 checkout in that high-stakes moment was nothing short of legendary. It was in the midst of a thrilling world final against Adrian Lewis, with Anderson leading 6-5 and just one set away from retaining his crown, which he had previously won by defeating the iconic Phil Taylor. The tension in the arena was palpable as the set stood at 1-1. And Lewis was on 140, eyeing a crucial opportunity to level the set. At this moment, Anderson displayed nerves of steel. With the world watching, he calmly stepped up to the oche and unleashed 3 perfect darts. Treble 20, treble 20, and then with the utmost precision, the bullseye. The crowd erupted in astonishment, and even commentator Wayne Mardle was left absolutely gobsmacked by the sheer audacity and accuracy of Anderson's throw.
Bullseye. Gary Anderson.
This remarkable checkout not only secured Anderson the set, but also propelled him to victory in the match, ultimately triumphing 7-5. In a thrilling moment that darts fans won't forget, Michael van Gerwen clinched his 3rd Grand Prix title in Dublin with a checkout that showcased his precision and skill. Facing off against Gary Anderson, van Gerwen nailed a spectacular 160 checkout, 2 treble 20s, followed by a double top. This brilliant finish not only secured his victory with a 5-2 score, but also earned the respect of Anderson, highlighting the remarkable performance of the Green Machine on that memorable night. One of the most iconic moments in darts history has to be when a young 23-year-old Keith Deller faced off against the legendary Eric Bristow, the dominant player of the 1980s. In a closely contested final, Deller found himself with a long shot opportunity, needing a checkout of 138. While Bristow was on 32. Against the odds, Della nailed treble 20, treble 18, and double 12 to clinch the title and etch his name into the annals of darting history. It's a checkout that will forever be remembered by darts enthusiasts around the world. Another moment that stands out is Dean Winstanley's incredible performance at the 2012 PDC World Championship. Hailing from Rotherham and relatively unknown in the world of professional darts, Winstanley etched his name into the record books by achieving a remarkable feat. At the pivotal moment in his career, Winstanley found himself 2 sets down in the second round of the championship. The odds seemed stacked against him, but he had other plans. With determination, he unleashed a flurry of perfect darts that would go down in history. What made this moment truly extraordinary was Winstanley's execution of a 9-dart checkout. This was only the 4th time in the history of the PDC World Championship that such a feat had been accomplished. Winstanley's 9-dart checkout was a thing of beauty, consisting of 2 180s and a breathtaking 141 checkout. To break it down, he scored treble 20, followed by treble 19, and then sealed the deal with a precise double 12. The crowd at London's Alexandra Palace erupted in a thunderous ovation. In a moment of pure joy, he sprinted wildly across the stage, celebrating this historic achievement. But the night wasn't over yet. Winstanley returned to the hockey with newfound confidence, fueled by the energy of the crowd and his own remarkable performance. He managed to level the match. However, the Dutchman Vincent van der Voort, his opponent on that night, had other plans. Van der Voort rallied back, taking the next 2 sets and ultimately winning the match 4-2. While Winstanley couldn't secure the victory, he had already achieved something monumental. The icing on the cake was the £15,000 prize money that accompanied his historic achievement. Next moment on our list happened in 2010, when Tony Ayers, a relatively unknown player from Billinghurst, stepped into the spotlight at the UK Open. Ayers embarked on a tournament run that would become the stuff of legends. He reached the semi-finals, a pinnacle he never managed to conquer again in his career. But it was the quarter-final match that would define his darting legacy. Facing off against James Wade, Ayers found himself trailing 9-8. The match seemed on the brink of slipping away when Ayers executed a checkout that left the darts world in awe. With Wade on the verge of victory, Ayers stepped up and coolly hit a 152 checkout, finishing on double 20. The crowd erupted and Ayers secured a breathtaking 10-9 win. The single moment catapulted Tony Ayers into darting stardom, proving that in darts, the underdog can rise to the occasion and achieve the extraordinary. Finally, in the 2011 World Match Play in Blackpool, delivered a memorable moment. It was a quarter-final showdown between 2 titans of the game, Andy Hamilton and Simon Whitlock. Hamilton, 1 leg away from defeat, found himself in a seemingly insurmountable 15-8 deficit against the Australian maestro Whitlock. At that point, the focus shifted from victory to salvaging some pride. But then Hamilton launched a spectacular comeback that defied belief. He rattled off an astonishing 9 consecutive legs, sending shockwaves through the arena. Even Whitlock, who had done little wrong up to that point, couldn't withstand the pressure. In a climax that sent the raucous UK crowd into a frenzy, Hamilton stepped up to the hockey, needing a 94 checkout to complete his remarkable turnaround. With the weight of the match on his shoulders, he displayed unwavering composure and pinpoint accuracy, nailing the 94 checkout with breathtaking precision. The eruption of cheers from the crowd was deafening, and Hamilton had etched his name into the history books with one of the greatest checkouts ever seen in professional darts. Don't forget to hit the bullseye so you never miss out on any of our amazing darts videos. See you next time!